Samwise Gamgee, have you been eavesdropping?
I love the writing there that he says hobbits can still surprise you, and then we immediately bring in Sam. Hey everybody, and welcome to another movie night. I'm Jackie, and today we are watching Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring Extended Edition. Now, I'm really excited about this because if you guys didn't know, they will be releasing a special extra extended edition of Return of the King in theaters next month, and I am really looking forward to it. Now, I fully admit I've lost track of the last time I saw the extended editions. I know it's been several years at least. So with the new special edition coming out, I knew that I wanted to revisit all three beforehand because not only are these films so universally beloved, they're also huge critical successes. Return of the King is tied for the most Oscars of all time. So I thought it would be fun to revisit them and also dive into just why these movies are so good. We all know they're incredible, but I wanted to take this opportunity to really go into the details and fully appreciate why they were so spectacular. So this is just going to be a fun experience for us all to share together, to collectively nerd out and get ready for this new extra extended edition of what is already the longest extended edition film. So on that note, we're gonna get into this. As always, please don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. Drop me a comment. Let me know your thoughts on Lord of the Rings, your memories of Lord of the Rings. Are you planning on going to see the extra extended edition? Are you also hoping there's gonna be an intermission? Because I know I am. Redder is better, so hit what may or may not be a big red subscribe button, depending on your browser. Check me out on Patreon for the full-length version of this reaction, as well as all of my other content. I also have an Instagram and Twitter if you guys would like to check that out. And without further ado, let's get into Fellowship of the Ring Extended Edition. Ugh. Tell me your soul doesn't feel like it's ascending to heaven when you hear this music.
But they were all of them deceived, for another ring was made. Forged in secret, a master ring to control all others. And into this ring...
I don't actually have a ring prop. I do have somewhere, I don't know where it is, but I do have Arwen's Evan Star pendant somewhere. But I don't actually have a ring replica. I feel like a failure of a fan here.
They fought for the freedom of Middle-earth.
Ugh. Okay, so I know it's a little bit of a joke that Marvel tends to sort of color coordinate their villains and heroes, but I do have to say, with the gold here, it really helps to see who you're supposed to be rooting for. Oh, the perspective shot, just how tall this asshole is. Damn! In case you had any doubt about how powerful he was. Sauron wet boom!
Sauron was defeated.
3 cheers for that. Defeated, not killed. Very particular wording there.
But the hearts of men are easily corrupted, and the Ring of Power has a will of its own.
It's really interesting to me the way they talk about the ring, because the ring itself is a character. It's not just a prop or a plot device. It really is a character. It has a will of its own.
It betrayed Isildur.
Betrayed Isildur and swam away.
It abandoned Gollum.
Yeah, they really talk about the ring as sentient. It betrayed Isildur, it abandoned Gollum. You see it swimming away and bouncing down the crags like it's doing something active. Those are very active things for a piece of jewelry to do.
Middle-earth.
Oh, that transition off the map was beautiful. Oh, the music. Howard Shore? Howard Shore. We bow to Howard Shore.
Hobbits have been living and farming in the Four Farthings of the Shire for many
Oh,
hundreds of
that's
years.
right. This was one of the extended scenes.
In fact, It has been remarked by some that Hobbit's only real passion is for food.
And we respect that.
As we have also developed a keen interest in the brewing of ales and the smoking of pipeweed.
Tell me hobbits don't live the best lives. I would actually almost call this more of an alternate opening than an extended scene, because it's a much longer intro. It slows down the pace of the film. It's a lot more relaxed, just like Hobbits. I think it suits the tone of Hobbiton. We take our time getting into the narrative. Oh, the iconic shot.
A wizard is never late. Nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
It's wonderful to see you, Gandalf.
Aww.
And so life in the Shire goes on.
I think the Shire is the most colorful these movies ever are. I mean, the most colorful, the most saturated. And it's just because it's the most pure. It's the most peaceful and untouced. Makes sense.
If you're referring to the incident with the dragon, I was barely involved.
Uh-huh.
You've been officially labeled a disturber of the peace.
The worst thing you could possibly be to a hobbit. Come on, disturb the peace. There we go! For the children.
For the children.
For the children.
Always. For the children.
I'm glad you're back.
So am I, dear boy.
Who wouldn't be happy to be back to the Shire? Come on, tell me you all wouldn't want to live there. It is just beautiful. My God, Howard Shore outdid himself with this score.
Just tea, thank you.
See, I'm short like hobbits, so this is an experience I only have when I go into my grandmother's attic to pull Christmas boxes out. Then even I bang my head. I love how they include maps both in the actual setting of, oh, the Lonely Mountain. In the actual setting of the film, but also in transitions. It's really, really helpful for an audience to know where they are. Show off. But appropriate, since they are in fact gonna sail off together eventually. Cake had to be big enough to hold 111 candles.
Whether it be turned on a spit or whether they should sit on us one by one and squash us gently.
Oh my God, they literally found the cutest children in New Zealand.
Are all these children yours? Good gracious, you have been productive.
Reproductive.
No, the big one.
Go big or go home. Oh, these troublemakers.
Look out for the dragon!
Dragon? Nonsense, there's been a dragon in these parts for 1,000 years.
Yes, Bilbo, look out for the dragon.
Meriadoc Brandybuck and Peregrine Took. I might have known.
Indeed.
I don't know half of you half as well as I should like, and I like less than half of you half as well as you deserve. I regret to announce this is the
The
end.
sweat beating on his forehead.
I'm going now.
Whoosh. Yep, that's cause for alarm.
There are many magic rings in this world, Bilbo Baggins, and none of them should be used lightly.
If it's just a bit of fun.
The CGI, you can tell the eye lines are slightly off there. But oh, it's so well done. This was done in 2000.
Isn't that odd now?
Yeah, the camera's looking up from the ring's perspective, like the ring is character.
I don't feel like parting with it. It's mine. I found it. It came to me.
There's no need to get angry.
Well, if I'm angry, it's your fault.
That is addict speak right there.
You want it for yourself.
Bilbo Baggins! Do not take me for some conjurer of cheap tricks. I'm trying to help you.
Oh, that was so beautifully done. What a great way to show someone's literal magic. The weight. Didn't they use a magnet for that so that it wouldn't bounce on the floor, it would just thunk because of how heavy it is? Yep, looking up at him from the ring's perspective. That'll freak you out if you'd never seen this before. That'll give you quite a fright.
You gave me a fright.
The ring is yours now.
And all that comes with it, unfortunately.
Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
We're gonna go super duper tight on your face to impress how serious this is. Those are the magic words. The difference in the greens, like this is a sickly sort of green compared to the beautiful natural green of the Shire. And even here, next to Mordor, the colors, the grass, it's just not as saturated the way that it is in the Shire. It's not as pure. It's like Pompeii, just chilling next to a volcano. What could possibly go wrong?
For I will risk no hurt to the ring. It is precious to me.
But yeah, the fact that they all use the same word to describe it just kind of reinforces the ring. It speaks to them. It impresses the same feelings on them. As if the cloak and the armor wasn't terrifying enough, the detail of the blood on the hooves. Yeah, I'd be scared too.
From hill to plain, better than rain or rippling brook. Hey, someone go beer and save this talk.
Good night, lads. Good night.
Isn't that Sean Astin's actual wife? I think I remember hearing that that's his wife and the little girl in the finale was his daughter.
Rosie knows an idiot when she sees one. Does she?
I don't think that's quite the comfort it was meant to be.
Is it secret?
Oh my gosh.
Is it safe?
God, he looks deranged. The fact that it's buried under so many things is a great way to show how much time has actually passed.
Hold out your hand, Frodo. It's quite cool.
See, I always thought his hand dropped because the ring was still hot. Like Gandalf said, it's quite cool, and he picks it up and his hand drops. I always thought it was because it was still hot. I think it's actually because of how heavy the ring is, or how heavy it already is to Frodo.
One ring to find them. One ring to bring them all. And in the darkness, fight them.
No, I definitely haven't, seen this before once or twice.
In the fires of Mount Doom.
The forced perspective, you can tell that every once in a while the eye lines are just slightly off, but it's still just so good.
But he was destroyed. Sauron was destroyed.
Defeated. Slight technicality there.
But I cannot stay in the Shire.
No.
What must I do?
No hesitation. Speaks to Frodo's character that he is immediately ready.
Hobbits really are amazing creatures. They can still surprise you. Samwise Gamgee, have you been eavesdropping?
I love the writing there that he says hobbits can still surprise you, and then we immediately bring in Sam.
Nothing important. That is, I heard a good deal about a ring and a Dark Lord and something about the end of the world. Sir, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me in anything.
I've thought of a better use for you.
Gonna turn you into a hero.
Wood elves.
The choir, synonymous with elves. I think this is an extended scene. I don't think this was in the theatrical cut.
They're going to the harbor beyond the White Towers. They're leaving Middle-earth. I don't know why. It makes me sad.
That's because it's foreshadowing, Sam. It's foreshadowing that you're gonna lose your best friend. The adventure music coming in. I'm sorry. You can't tell me that you see a tower, a black tower like that, amidst this beautiful nature, and no part of you goes, I think it might be evil. Yeah, that's really organic in this setting. They really wanted to include nature in their architecture.
Your love of the halfling's leaf has clearly slowed your mind.
That's what it's designed to do.
He cannot yet take physical form, but his spirit has lost none of its potency.
You sound way too excited about that, sir. What an amazing performance.
Very soon he will have summoned an army great enough to launch an assault upon Middle-earth.
Are they wearing false noses? Because I feel like that is neither Ian McKellen nor Christopher Lee's nose. I'm pretty sure those are prosthetics.
Why should we fear to use it?
Oh, the parallels and the contrast to touching the ring and touching the Palantir. We see where Gandalf specifically said, I don't want to risk what it could do to me. Saruman is openly like, yeah, why shouldn't I use it?
They will find the ring and kill the one who carries it.
You sound way too excited about this.
Against the power of Mordor, there can be no victory.
That is a very defeatist attitude. And you, sir, are the definition of if you can't beat him, join him. But that is not a good thing in this scenario. Old man fight!
You said!
The cutting on movement here is flawless. Absolutely spectacular. See, cutting a lot in a fight scene can be done well. It can also be done quantum of solace. This is done well.
Mr. Frodo? Frodo? Frodo! Don't you lose him, Samwise Gamgee.
Sam already taking his job incredibly seriously. Says a lot about his character.
We're still in the Shire. What could possibly happen?
Famous last words as these walking disasters barrel headlong into them.
Point is, he's clearly overreacting.
Is he, though?
I think we should get off the road.
Oh, the vertigo shot. Perfect use. It's when you physically move the camera in, but then in the settings you zoom it out at the same time. That's what gives you that really weird, like, distorted look. Oh, God. God, those things are huge. Oh, this is shot so well. God, I forgot just how beautiful these movies are. These movies are also an absolute masterclass in shooting at night. The way they light, the silhouetting, the cold tone, the backlighting, the mist. God, it's just beautiful and intimidating and terrifying.
Sam and I must get to Bree. Buckleberry Ferry. Follow me.
Again, I love how just immediately there's no, you know what, I don't want any part of this, you guys run. It's, I am with you. Even in the face of that thing. See, again, it's just, I cannot describe how well these films are shot. One, the lighting at night, but also the frantic cutting in a scene like that. It's not overdone, it's cut perfectly on movement. It creates that sense of frenzy, but it's not overdone to the point that it stresses you out and it's disorienting and just confusing. It's just a masterclass in cinematography. Jesus Christ. God, the music and everything just... I don't think there's anything else they possibly could have done to make the Nazgul more terrifying. Oh, the contrast. The contrast of the rain, the mud, everything being so big is just such a beautiful contrast to the Shire. Literally throwing them in at the deep end. They're so tiny! Yeah, the difference in the vibe of this tavern versus the Shire Tavern. This has a much seedier feel to it.
It comes in pints? I can get you one.
Priorities. Just to climb up onto the stool.
Round here, he's known as Strider.
Strider.
There's A+ casting, and then there's Viggo Mortensen as Aragorn. That's just a category. It's a class of its own. The sweat, it's pooling on him the same way it was with Bilbo. That's a great subtle little indicator of just how much effort it takes to resist the ring. The details, all the details in these movies are just spectacular.
Sure I know a bag. He's over there. Frodo bag.
Pippin! Fool of a toque! Fool of a toque! Yeah, that only happens if the ring is actively trying. Frickin' bat signal. If that is not the most terrifying thing.
What do you want?
A little more caution from you. That is no trinket you carry.
Carry nothing.
Indeed.
Sure.
But to disappear entirely, that is a rare gift.
Hello. This man.
Let it go! Or I'll have you, Lord Shanks!
Name a movie that uses a choir better. Oh! Yeah, sometimes to show how terrifying something is, it's effective to show how terrified someone is of it. It's a great way to show how sort of otherworldly they are, how unnaturally silent they can be even with the armor. Masterclass in misdirection. Oh, God, I was so stressed out the first time I saw this. Thank you, Aragorn. Oh, the screech!
What are they?
They are the Nazgul, ring wraiths, neither living nor dead.
Way to give exposition without feeling clunky.
How do we know this Strider is a friend of Gandalf?
We have no choice but to trust him.
He has kept you alive so far.
What about breakfast?
I've already had it.
What about second breakfast?
Name a more iconic line.
I wouldn't count on it. Pippin!
That's a great little way to show that he does respect them and their nature and their culture, that as much as he kind of dragging them along and mildly annoyed, he does respect them. He respects them as people and their culture and their needs, and he's not a cruel leader.
Build me an army worthy of Mordor.
Ugh. And there goes the neighborhood. Deforestation. If you needed any further proof that Sauron is an ashhole, evil, deforestation. Add that to his list of crimes.
The trees are strong, my lord. Rip them all down.
That is going to come back to bite you. In no small way. Just saying. Respect the forest, ladies and gentlemen.
We shall rest here tonight.
To be fair, their legs are a lot shorter than his. they'd be a lot more exhausted. As someone with short legs myself, I understand.
Want a tomato salad?
Guys.
What are you doing?
Guys. And that's why. Your uninvited dinner guests. Picking up the pace. Ah, that screeching violin. Jesus. The tight close-ups on the individual pieces, on the armor, on the swords. It just makes the whole that much more terrifying. But with the choir and this, like, them approaching, it's almost biblical. Oh. Again, I respect these hobbits so much. They know that Frodo needs to be protected, and they do not hesitate. Sam dives in, and immediately Merry and Pippin are in front of him. Like, you gotta respect them. Oh. Dementors could never. Oh. Aragorn, the one-man army! MVP! Look at him go. Light him up! If I recall, Viggo Mortensen was a last-minute hire, and so he had very little time to actually learn the choreography. I think he did phenomenally. The horns. It's an amazing contrast to the beautiful strings. They work quickly, gotta give them that. Very efficient, considering they did all of this in the time that Gandalf was captive. Use nature, don't destroy it. Oh, this is shot so well! The scale of these films, the scale of the sets, the props, the extras, the prosthetics, absolutely unmatched. Oh. Ugh. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's so gross. So impressive. The prosthetics, the props, oh, it's so gross and so well done. Ugh.
Look, Frodo. It's Mr. Bilbo's trolls.
I don't think he's really in a fit state to appreciate that right now.
Kingsfoil.
Kingsfoil, it's a weed.
It may help to slow the poison. Hurry.
Ask the gardener. It's the right person to ask for that. Again, Aragorn is an effective leader.
What's this? A ranger caught off his guard?
By the only person who could sneak up on him.
Hon Mabathon Rohan Alindim. I do not fear them.
He's like, I hate to admit that you're right.
What are you doing? Those wraiths are still out there!
He's in good hands, Sam. It's the best chance he's got. Oh, the cut right there. Oh, that was so subtle. The way they cut through the movement from her to the wraith. Oh! God, these movies are such a masterclass. Oh, Frodo! Oh! God, the camera work. Like, words cannot describe.
If you want him, come and claim him.
I dare you. Just try. Suckers. Sucks to be you guys.
You are in the house of Elrond, and it is 10 o'clock in the morning.
Gandalf.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, both times he wakes up After nearly dying, Gandalf is there. Just a really beautiful parallel.
Sam, bless you, you're awake.
Sam has hardly left your side.
He takes his job very seriously. The second most colorful place. The places of purity, untouched by evil, are the most colorful. But even so, Rivendell isn't as colorful as the Shire. Bilbo. Oh, aging overnight. Catching up with him.
I spent all my childhood pretending I was off with you on one of your adventures. But my own adventure turned out to be quite different.
Unfortunately, it's just beginning, Frodo.
Thought you wanted to see the elves, Sam. I do, more than anything. I did. It's just...
Now that we're here, I just want to go home.
We did what we set out to do. The ring will be safe in Rivendell.
If only that were true.
I am ready to go home.
And yet...
It is a burden he should never have had to bear. We can ask no more of Frodo.
What is it about leadership? It's... Some are called... I can't think of the quote, but it's often... Those who don't want it are the ones most suited to it. Sean Bean! Oh, John Rhys-Davies! Wasn't he actually like the tallest member of the cast? The irony of the dwarf and the Fellowship being the actually tallest member of the cast.
The line of kings is broken. There's no strength left in the world of men.
Is that so?
There is one who could unite them. One who could reclaim the throne of Gondor.
Speaking of the best leaders being the ones who don't want it, those most suited to power are the ones who don't actively seek it out.
Who are you? I am friend to Gandalf the Grey.
Who are you? He says after looking at a portrait of his ancestor.
The shards of Narsil.
3,000 years old.
No more than a broken arrow.
Rude. But we need the chance for Aragorn to hold it. Yep. The contrast, the reverence, the respect.
You are not bound to his fate. You will face the same evil, and you will defeat it.
Listen to her words.
She knows best. That's an understandable mistake to make.
I would rather share one lifetime with you than face all the ages of this world alone.
I mean, who wouldn't for him? Let's be real. I think Aragorn was kind of my first character crush. They can hear it. It's tempting them. Nope. Yep. Careful! Don't upset the wizard! This is an extended scene. Isn't this? I don't think this was in the theatrical cut.
It is a gift. Why not use this ring?
Those who don't study history are destined to repeat it.
And what would a ranger know of this matter?
Just a ranger, huh?
He is Aragorn, son of Arathorn.
This is Isildur's heir.
Damn right.
Gondor has no king.
Not yet.
Gondor needs no king.
Not true.
The
ring must be destroyed.
Yep. And the ring is not happy to hear that. I appreciate your proactivity and your enthusiasm, but... Oh.
Back into the fiery chasm from whence it came.
Yeah, he's sweating again.
One does not simply walk into Mordor. It's black gates.
The meme.
Not with 10,000 men could you do this.
Stealth. If you can't do it with brute force, stealth.
I will be dead before I see the ring in the hands of an elf.
And cue every group project ever.
I will take the ring to Mordor.
By my life or death, you have my sword.
I love that. The fact that the king, the rightful king, actually kneels in front of him. It's a great little bit of foreshadowing, but an important moment of humility. I think he's the only one that knelt. It's just all the little moments of Aragorn showing just how much he respects people and how deserving he is.
Then Gondor will see it done.
Sam always eavesdropping.
You have to send us home tied up in a sack to stop us.
Yep.
Anyway, you need people of intelligence on this sort of mission. Quest. Thing.
That rules you out, Pip.
Gotta respect him again.
You shall be the Fellowship of the Ring.
Right. Where are we going?
Oh, Pippin. Oh, Pippin. Still respect. I don't remember this scene. No, I don't remember what this is.
In her heart, your mother knew you'd be hunted all your life.
I do not want that power.
Yeah.
I have never wanted it.
And that's why you're the only one suited to wield it.
Mithril.
Mm-hmm.
As light as a feather. Let me see you put it on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. One last time.
I still can't watch it! Oh my god, that scene, that moment literally traumatized me as a child. I still can't watch it. I still can't watch it! Oh my god. I was like 6 years old. My parents were watching this movie. I was not. I think I had a friend over and I walked in right at that moment. I screamed and fell to the floor. Like that moment still, I still to this day can't watch it. Oh, poor Bilbo. It really, really is a great metaphor for addiction and the way addiction makes you behave and treat the people that you love.
Mordor, Gandalf. Is it left or right?
Left.
It's a great moment. God, it's beautiful. Oh, it's just so beautiful. How to make a line of people walking epic. A masterclass by Howard Shore. What?
Move your feet.
Sorry.
It's really funny now that I'm paying closer attention. I can see the moments where they used, obviously, children to stand in for the hobbits in the wide shots. If you're looking closely, you can kind of see. Oh. Man's walking with a literal weight around his neck. Ooh, oh, that shot.
Boromir, give the ring to Frodo.
Snap out of it. Oh, the green screen right there. It is interesting to watch these, obviously, literally 20 years later. We've got the 20th anniversary. The green screen for the time is spectacular, and 9 times out of 10, it still holds up. But I feel like today, because we're so used to modern green screen and modern CGI that are just flawless, you can see it more. That being said, considering this was made in 2000, absolutely spectacular. God, the incredible tracking shots, just the camera work in these movies. Oh, just makes me so happy. I also love that Legolas is able to walk on top of the snow, but not even the little hobbits can. Like, it says something about elves, but not even the tiny little hobbits can do that. You asshole. So rude. Oh, that's cold. That is cold. Cold, Saruman.
They popped out of the snow! Like daisies!
You know what they awoke in the darkness of Khazad-dûm.
Yeah.
Let the ring bearer decide.
Okay, but to be fair, he doesn't have all the facts. Was this addressed in the book or something? Is there a reason that Gandalf never said ahead of time what was in the Mines of Moria? Did he just not want to hurt Gimli? Or, in theory, this is the moment where you say, I don't want to go through Moria because Balrog. I'm just curious, is there something I'm missing there?
Come and help an old man.
Oh, this is an extended scene. I don't remember this.
You must trust yourself. Trust your own strength.
It's a lot of pressure. Yeah, I think this was an extended scene. I don't...
Dwarf doors are invisible.
Yeah, I don't remember that scene at all.
What do you suppose that means?
Oh, it's quite simple. If you want a friend, you speak the password and the doors will open.
Right, simple, huh? Uh-huh.
Nothing's happening. What are you going to do then?
Knock your head against these doors, Peregrine Took.
Poor Pippin. I mean, yes, he's a fool, but we love him.
It's a riddle.
Better figure it out quick. Yep. Attaboy, Sam. Attaboy. That is... Oh! Trust me, there are legs enough for all of you. Unfortunately, Frodo, this is only the first time something with a lot of legs is gonna grab you and try to eat you. Oh dear. Well, you guys are not going back out that way.
There are older and fouler things than orcs in the deep places of the world.
Yep. Unfortunately. God, the sweeping camera shots. I'm gonna say this over and over and over again. The sweeping camera shots in this series are just unreal. They're just spectacular. I keep coming back to the lighting in this because, yes, in theory, the only light in the mines is Gandalf's staff, and then we saw a torch. So in theory, we shouldn't be able to see much here, but I personally would rather suspend disbelief and be able to see what's happening than question where the light source is. But that's just me. They still do a great job with the practical of the way that Gandalf's light actually reflects on them. But, ooh. Yeah, watch your step. I think this is an extended scene. Yeah. I think this is an extended scene. I don't remember this. Yeah, I think a lot of the Moria scenes here are the extended cut. I don't think they made it into the final cut.
Bilbo had a set of mithril rings. I never told him, but its worth was greater than the value of the Shire.
And Frodo's like, oh my god, I'm wearing it. It's been so long since I've seen the extended editions.
A few moments later.
I have no memory of this place.
Another meme. The memes that came out of these movies. Hello.
Gollum. He's been following us for 3 days.
He escaped the dungeons of Barrow.
Escaped or was set loose.
Not set free. Set loose. Like a bomb. Like a weapon.
Do not be too eager to deal out death and judgment. My heart tells me that Gollum has some part to play yet.
Foreshadowing. It's not going to be pretty, but he does have a part to play.
I wish the ring had never come to me.
So do all who live to see such times, but that is not for them to decide.
Yeah.
All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us.
That is an iconic line, for good reason.
Oh, no. Just as I feared.
Poor Gimli.
They are coming.
Keep crashing. Damn it.
Fool of a took. Throw yourself in next time and rid us of your stupidity.
Aww. Poor Pip. And here we go.
They have a cave
troll.
Let them come. There is one dwarf yet in Moria who still draws breath.
Attaboy, Gimli! I mean, that attitude's gonna get you killed, but I appreciate it. Could get you killed. It's not actually, you know what I mean. I love that Pippin was the first to charge. He knows he messed up, and he's like, nope, I am doing this. Ugh. Cave troll! Oh! Nice, Sam! Get out of the way, careful! Ooh. Swinging that thing around. Oh, no! Oh! Ouch! Oh, that would hurt. Oh! Nice! This is well-shot chaos. A scene like this is organized chaos. Oh! This is an extended fight scene, I think. I don't think we had this entire scene with the troll in the theatrical cut, if I recall. Yeah, no, I don't remember this from the theatrical cut. Whoo! The frying pan!
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Yeah, well done. Nope, he's gonna stay around. Nope. Yep, is he? Yep. That's what he does. Yep. Oh my god, poor Frodo is just getting dragged by the ankle by every single creature in this movie. Nice. There you go. Good try, good try, good try. Stabbed for the second time in this movie. I gotta wonder if it's like Kevlar or something where it doesn't actually like penetrate, but you still feel the hit. Like I wonder if that's what the mithril was like for him. I give them so much credit. You go, Merry and Pippin. You go, guys. And bump. Poor Fellowship, getting the shirt kicked out of him. He's got the wind knocked out of him.
You are full of surprises, Master Baggins.
So is Moria. So y'all should move. Right now. Bum, ba, ba, bum. Ba-da-da, 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 bum, bum, bum. Oh my god, they're like insects just infesting the place. It is really sad to see an incredible place like that. If it scares the scaries, you too should be scared.
What is this new devilry?
Just that. Devilry. Why are you just standing there?
A Balrog.
Yep, devilry was the right word to use there.
This foe is beyond any of you. Run!
Yep. Fire literally coming up from the depths. Have they never heard of railings on these stairs? Nice for an old man. I like that they do establish throughout the Fellowship that Boromir always has Merry and Pippin's backs.
Nobody tosses a dwarf!
You say that now. I really appreciate that the Balrog is both the problem and the solution. It is the reason that all the orcs left them alone, so they didn't die from that. And he's also the reason that this thing is now tipping and gonna let them fall forward. See? Balrog is both problem and solution. Well done. Cue the triumphant music. It's coming. Ooh. You are one ugly mother forker. Demon is definitely the right word. Again, for the year 2000, that is incredible CGI.
You shall not pass!
Attaboy, Gandalf! Yes! Don't turn your back! Never turn your back on your opponent.
Fly, you fools!
That one still hits. That one still hits. Oh, that face. Well done, Elijah.
I have the eyes of a hawk and the ears of a fox.
Is that so, Gimli?
The dwarf breathed so loud we could have shot him in the dark.
And you know what this dwarf says to that? Ish kakui.
I'm pretty sure this is an extended scene. I think it's the only time we see Gimli without his helmet on. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little weird. I really don't remember this as well as I thought I did. I really don't remember the extended editions as well as I thought. I could not have told you what all the extended scenes were. questioning my integrity as a Lord of the Rings fan here. It's glowing. Oh, it's so pretty. God, the set design and everything is just spectacular. A+ casting.
Yet hope remains, while the company is true.
Yep. I love Hope. She looks at Sam. Samwise Gamgee is Hope, ladies and gentlemen.
You will sleep.
Welcome, Frodo of the Shire.
That's a hell of a trick.
See me high.
Ooh, the prettiest ones are the biggest freaks. Yeah, I think a lot of that particular scene was also extended.
A lament for Gandalf.
But they don't mention his fireworks. Should be the finest rockets ever seen. They burst in stars of blue and green. Or after thunder, silver showers. Came falling like a rain of flowers. Oh, that doesn't do them justice by a long road.
I guarantee you, though, Gandalf would appreciate it. It would mean a lot to him.
It is long since we had any hope. I would see the glory of Gondor restored.
Yeah. Your intentions are noble.
What will I see?
Things that were, things that are, that have not yet come to pass.
Ominous. Do you dare? Oh, that's right. He sees the shot. Oh, yeah. The potential future. It's like his worst fear. What'll happen if they fail? Oh!
This task was appointed to you, and if you do not find a way,
No one will.
no one will.
No pressure.
One of the halflings carries something of great value. Bring them to me alive. Kill the others.
Fork you, Saruman.
May these cloaks help shield you from unfriendly eyes.
Foreshadowing.
One small bite is enough to fill the stomach of a grown man.
How many did you eat?
4.
And for you, Samwise Gamgee, elven rope made of...
Thank you, my lady. Have you run out of those nice shiny daggers?
She's like, I know what you'll need. Don't worry about it. Don't question it.
For she is more fair than all the jewels beneath the earth.
He's blushing! Aww.
I asked her for one hair from her golden head. She gave me 3.
I know there's a significance to that. I don't remember the specifics, but I remember reading somewhere that it was elvish folktale or a piece of history or something, that it was basically her way of saying that you're worthy or something like that. I don't remember the specifics. If you guys want to tell me the specifics, that would be great. But I know there was a reason that Legolas was smiling at that. There was a significance to it. Nothing could have done more for the New Zealand Board of Tourism than these movies. And then there's these ashholes. These ugly, ugly ashholes.
You haven't eaten anything all day. And you're not sleeping either. Don't think I haven't noticed.
Sam! Oh, sweet caretaker Sam.
You can't help me, Sam.
Yes, he can.
Not this time.
Yes, he can. And he will. We appreciate Samwise Gamgee on this channel. Howard Shore. Oh, it's so pretty. God, just the visuals and the music. These movies are so beautiful. I will say it over and over again because it's true. Ooh, a shiver.
You suffer. I see it day by day. You sure you do not suffer needlessly?
Yeah, trust your instincts, Frodo.
Why do you recoil? I am no thief.
You are not yourself.
No, you're not. Power corrupts even the best of men. Ugh. Yeah. Just needed a good knock.
Frodo.
Yeah, again, the metaphor for addiction here, of just what it does, it twists and warps your mind. Great performance by Sean Bean, by the way. Really, really great performance. I mean, there are no weak performances here, but... Kneeling again. Humbling himself.
I would have gone with you to the end.
Yeah.
I know.
God, Aragorn's the best man. And he's just like, cool. More sport for me.
Mr. Frodo!
Oh, Frodo, you could not have imagined that you were going to get Sam to leave you behind. Nope. Get the high ground! Get the high ground! Yes!
Frodo! Hide here, quick!
No.
Hey! Hey, you! Over here!
Oh, you brave little halflings! No fear, no hesitation.
It's working! I know it's working!
It worked a little too well. Attaboy. Nice! Well done, Boromir. Nice! I love the recurring thing throughout the film that Boromir is always the one protecting Merry and Pippin. He helps train them, he helps them jump the gap in Moria, and he's the one fighting for them here. He really is a good man. Good men can have moments of weakness. Look at him go! Yes! Good job, Pippin! Good job, Merry! Be proactive! Can you imagine getting taken down by what look like two children? Oh, this asshole! You asshole. Oh. Oh, the silence. Oh, the swell and just dead silence. That is a giant arrow, too. Jesus. Oh, Boromir. He's still fighting. He fought. You coward. Finish him off with a bow. Yes! Kill this motherforker! Nice! Oh, that hurts. That hurts. That hurts. Oh. Oh, that's a nasty concussion right there. Oh, do I remember behind the scenes fact where the stunt double? Ah! Die! You deserved that. I think I remember hearing somewhere that while they were filming that, the Uruk-hai stunt double threw the knife and it was supposed to miss, but it didn't, and Viggo actually like swiped it away.
I'm not sure. Then you did what I could not.
Oh.
I tried to take. You've kept your honor.
Absolutely.
But I swear to you, I will not let the White City fall.
To die with honor with his sword in his hand. You did good, Boromir. Like, nothing I say can besides that, but he died. He really, really did die with honor.
You're my brother, my captain,
My king.
In peace, son of Gondor.
God, that one's hitting harder than I remember it.
Frodo!
Sam! Oh, the silence here. That is some incredible determination right there.
No, no, no!
You're not getting away that easy.
I'm going to Mordor alone. Of course you are.
And I'm going with you.
You can't swim.
You think he cares? You think that's gonna stop him? Sam is literally willing to die trying.
I made a promise, Mr. Frodo. Don't you leave him, Samwise Gamgee. And I don't mean to. I don't mean to.
Why is this still hitting? Sam really is a hero in his own right.
That it has all been in vain.
Nope.
The Fellowship has failed.
That doesn't mean Frodo has, though. That doesn't mean hope is gone.
We will not abandon Merry and Pippin to torment and death.
Nope.
Let us hunt some orc.
Those are the magic words.
I don't suppose we'll ever see them again.
You never know.
We may yet, Mr. Frodo.
Sam.
I'm glad you're with me.
You really will be soon, too. Oh, this music! You know, I really haven't seen these in a long time, and I don't remember Boromir's death hitting me that hard. That hit me really hard this time. I don't know, I think just because I think Boromir is a really, really excellent, flawed character. He's an example of a great man who just fell prey to the temptation of power. And it wasn't selfish. That's why. I think that's why he's such a great character and why you really, really feel for him is because he's a great man, but everything he wanted was not selfish. It wasn't power for himself. It was power to save his people. It was, I don't know, God, that one hit me hard this time. I don't think that one's hit me that hard in a while. I have to say, it really has been a while since I've watched these. I didn't remember a lot of the specifics of the extended scenes, so I'm really, really glad. Again, for so many reasons, I'm really glad that I went back and rewatched these just because they're amazing. You don't need an excuse to rewatch Lord of the Rings, but I'm really glad I brushed up on those. And I do have to say, as much as I enjoy the extended editions, I still personally prefer the theatrical versions for a very specific reason. And it's because the extended versions are extra footage and they're wonderful, but the scenes that got cut for a reason. And oftentimes it's not just for time, because again, the extended editions are almost 4 hours long. You can't release a movie in theaters that's going to be 4 hours long. It just, you can't do it anymore. And so yes, a lot of it gets cut for time, but a lot of times why extended scenes get cut is for pacing. For instance, the opening of the extended edition here was Bilbo's voiceover of the Shire talking about hobbits, and it's beautiful. It's really lovely, and I think in a way it suits the Shire because it's a much slower intro, it's a slower pace, it's more relaxed, it suits the tone of the Shire. But as far as fitting into the larger narrative, it slows down the pace of the story. It takes us longer to get into the meat of the story and into the primary plot. And so for what would technically make a better movie, the theatrical cut versus the extended cut works better, just from a technical standpoint. So for me personally, I do stand by the theatrical versions, but the extended editions are an incredible experience in themselves. They're a wonderful, incredible, extended experience for those who are such huge fans of the movies and of the books and just want every single second of content that we can possibly get. So I thoroughly enjoyed this. I really enjoyed revisiting it. These movies really, really are the gold standard of filmmaking. Like, they are critically acclaimed for a reason. There was a little bit that I touched on while we were watching, but I want to go back to, and it's everything from the writing, and I imagine a lot of this carries over from the books, but the way that they talk about the ring, the active verbs that are used, it betrayed Isildur, it abandoned Gollum, it's even the way that it's shot, it looks active because it is reminding you that this is a character. And I actually would argue that yes, the ring is an extension of Sauron, but I think the ring is actually the primary antagonist of the series because it's the active, ever-present weight and ever-present enemy that Frodo, as the primary hero, is fighting. Sauron is the eye, he is this shadowy figure that is the ultimate evil, but as far as the active villain that you are fighting throughout the films, I really, really would argue that the ring is actually the antagonist here, is more villain than anything else. So that's my take. I think, again, these films are a masterclass in cinematography, the balance between long takes, because I love their long sweeping takes, and the weaving in between set pieces I think is masterfully done, but they also know in the editing how to edit fast, rapid pace scenes. I just watched Quantum of Solace and I had serious issues with the editing a lot of those scenes because it's so fast that it's disorienting and it's chaotic in the worst way, and that it just gives you a headache. Whereas this, every single time they cut in a fast-paced action scene like that, they do what's called cutting on movement, where it follows the movement of something. If we're seeing something going this way, it cuts, and whether it's that thing continuing that direction or something else continuing, it's fluid. And so our eye naturally follows the movement. And so even though it's constantly cutting, even though it feels chaotic and disjointed, it's organized chaos. There is a pattern to it, and there's a consistent movement throughout so that you are following it and you are not confused the entire time. So again, as far as cinematography, everything, the contrast of both the long takes and the quick cuts, they do both of them flawlessly. Also for the lighting, I mentioned this, one of my biggest pet peeves, and this has been an issue on TV recently, and by recently I mean in the last number of years, but the ability to light at night. And I know that this is, for Lord of the Rings fans, there is a very famous quote, and this is about Helm's Deep. Somebody that asked the lighting director, the cinematographer, where is the light coming from? This is a nighttime scene. Where is this light coming from? And he said, the same place as the music. It's a movie. I fully believe there is a level of suspension of disbelief when you're watching a movie. There are just things that you have to kind of be like, yeah, sure, all right, fine. So I would always, always rather be able to see what's happening clearly and have that suspension of disbelief come in at the moment of, okay, I know this is nighttime, I know this is supposed to be dark, but I would like to see what's happening. And I think they do a masterful job of lighting at night by, one, using cold tone lighting that simulates moonlight, that keeps that cold nighttime chill, that same feeling, but they backlight, they use silhouetting, things like that really, really well, that give you the effect of nighttime, but still allow you to see what's happening. I'm trying to mentally go through the film and try to think of anything else that I wanted to say. Yes, Frodo is the sort of primary protagonist of the series, and he has the most typical hero's journey. If you think of like the writing structure of the hero's journey, the hero is called to action, the hero goes through adversity, the hero must rise and fulfill his own potential and learn what he's really made of to accomplish this goal. And oftentimes it's not a literal goal. Like for Frodo, destroying the ring is the literal goal, but for Sam, who I think is the second hero of the story, it's finding his courage and finding himself and finding a strength that he didn't know he had as the supporter. I think that's his hero's journey, is finding his own strength. And then for Aragorn, I would argue, is the third sort of primary protagonist of the series. And that is, again, finding his own strength, finding his conviction, finding it in himself to be called to power, to face his calling. And I think that's what the hero's journey really is just coming to terms with and rising to face your calling, your call to action, your call to power. And I think those three, Frodo, Sam, and Aragorn, are the three that really, really exemplify the hero's journey. And so that's my sort of intro take on Fellowship, but these movies are so beautiful. There are no weak links anywhere in this movie. The performances are outstanding. The cinematography is outstanding. The writing is excellent. The editing is unparalleled. Just we bow to Peter Jackson and the absolute masterpieces that are these films. And yeah, it's been too long since I watched these. It's been several years, and I love these movies. I know anybody watching this loves these movies, and since I was going to rewatch them anyway, I wanted to share them with you guys. So I am looking forward to hearing your thoughts and your guys' stories about these films, and I'll see you guys next week for Two Towers. As always, please don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. Drop me a comment. Again, tell me all of your Lord of the Rings memories and your thoughts on the theatrical versus the extended editions. And are you excited for the new Return of the King coming to theaters next month? Redder is better, so hit what may or may not be a big red subscribe button depending on your browser. Check me out on Patreon for the full-length version of this reaction as well as all of my other content. And also check me out on Twitter and Instagram as well. I will see you guys next week for Two Towers. Bye.